Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you guys are watching this. This is not your average Next Up Fantasy Show today. We're doing something a little bit different, and thought it would be something kind of fun. Myself, of course, my co-host, one of my oldest and best friends, Mike. What up? What up?
What's going on, my brother?
Today we both have we're both going into the same draft today, and we thought that it would be kind of different that we gave two different points of view as far as what we're thinking when it comes to our drafting. So, like, this is technically like a mock draft, if you will, but in real life, this is real. This is really real. So, we only have about 3 minutes left until the draft actually starts. So let's actually pull up. Let's go ahead and pull up the draft right here. And while this is going on, I also have a second draft going on. And I am just wrapping that up. I have three more picks. And if you were paying attention to the show, it was what I was talking about a while ago. It's the Guillotine League where I got where I got to go against 15 other teams. And I ended up getting third pick overall. Actually, let me get your opinion on this. I'm gonna tell you my team, and
Yeah,
there's no deep.
who you working with? Let us know who you're working with.
All right, so this is what I got. So first of all, there's no defenses, and technically there's no tight ends. They're part of their tight ends are only accepted as a flex play. So this is my team. So I got Kyler Murray, Justin Jefferson, T. Higgins, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Rashad Penny, Mark Andrews, Kadarius Toney, Naheem Hines, and MVS, Marquez Valdez-Scantling. That's what I got so far.
Okay. Not a bad team at all. Yeah, I think you'll be okay. I think you'll be fine. You'll at least be able to get through week one for sure. I don't think you'll have the lowest scoring team.
That's all.
Yeah, right. And that's all we can really hope for.
For right now, that's all that matters. So
yeah. So no, I like the team, man. Good job with that draft. And I see what you're trying to do.
You see me. All right. So what was I going to ask? All right. So everyone's here. I'm looking at everything right here. You are actually no, you're pick 8 and I'm pick 3. I thought you were pick 5, but I think that was from the from our other league. Just gonna type in good luck all. And like my first pick automatically, if he's going to be there, you gotta love that. I'm just gonna end up picking.
All right, there's somebody went.
I'm gonna pick up CMC if he's there. I'm still going by that word for myself. So that CMC is going to be a monster. So if he's there, then I'm picking him.
I'm not mad at that at all. Where I'm picking, I'm 8th, right? So
right.
I'm looking at the players that could possibly be available. I'm taking Derrick Henry if he falls, or Jamar Chase. Probably not likely, but if they fall, I'm taking them. But I kind of like Alvin Kamara where I'm at. Alvin Kamara, and possibly if I wanted to.
Someone picked him.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
so
wow.
Now I got to make a decision now. Well, this is a 12 team, so you know what? I should be doing Justin Jefferson or Austin Eckler or even Cooper Kupp. But I'm trying to see if I should keep my stance with Cooper Kupp.
The folks will remember that.
I had a lot on my mind, but I'm number 3, so I got to realize there's some players that I'm not going to get back. You know what? Justin Jefferson. I'm gonna do it.
Not mad at that.
I'm a Justin Jefferson guy. I can't help that. I'm a huge fan of his. And so that being said, like it's one of those where it's like, okay, I gotta play this man. And I gotta draft on my other league. So give me just a sec.
Yeah, handle your business, man.
Yeah, this was a very stressful. You don't see my screen, right?
No, I don't see the other screen. No.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, this was
my fault. But if you see me looking down so much, because my laptop is down here, so
Oh no, dude, no, by all means,
yeah.
do your thing. Do your thing. But yeah, this was stressful as hell as far as I still got 10 seconds. I gotta make a decision. So very last second I'm picking Robbie Anderson. I kind of damn it. I kind of didn't want to do it because I posted not too long ago that what's his name? That someone got traded over there. I forgot who it was.
I mean, what were some of your other options?
My other options was, let me get back to it. The guy that I'm going to eventually pick on the next pick is Tyrion Davis-Price, TDP, for the Niners. I'm hearing that Eli Mitchell is kind of hurt a little bit. So if that's the case, then he's going to be the next guy up. I don't think it's going to be Trey Sermon. So it's either him or most of the other wide receivers that I wanted to get was not going to be available. So I'm perfectly fine with him. There's also Tyler Algier, who's a decent guy over at in Atlanta, and then there's also Mark Ingram in New Orleans. So I don't want anything to do with Mark Ingram. So
gotcha.
And also J.D. McKissick.
Mm-hmm.
McKissick. Bleh. I mean, for right now, these are just backups, but it's just one of those that I'm just generally thinking about. So, you already picked. Who did you get?
Yeah, let me shift focus back to your league. I went with Jamar Chase. I couldn't believe he was there at pick 8, so I snatched it.
Who did everyone else pick?
I don't know.
Let me see.
But someone took Najee Harris, which is cool.
Najee Harris. Wow. So let's see. So Austin Eckler. That you saw me. I was thinking about Austin Eckler. Derrick Henry, Najee Harris, Cooper Kupp, Jamar Chase, Alvin Kamara, Dalvin Cook.
I thought heavily about going Alvin Kamara. I really did. I just feel like Jamar Chase is special, so I went that way.
Jamar Chase is really, really special. I'm a fan of his. Like all the upside in the world for Chase. So I am about to go right now for my other one. So I'm picking Tyrone David Price. Like I said, my method behind that is the fact that he's somewhat not. Eli Mitchell isn't 100%. Trey Sermon, I don't think, is the guy. And then there's Jeff Wilson. I don't think they're going to use him as well as they would want him to. So TDP is one of those players that's more similar to like a Frank Gore, Raheem Mostert type. Mm-hmm. And you saw what happened with Raheem Mostert in the first place when he was there, and they're a fan of him. So that would definitely help with the type of offense that Trey Lance and all of them is running this year.
Right.
So that's who I ended up going with. Let's go ahead and let me get back to our league here. Sabonis actually, that's a really good start for him for Mike Sabonis. He ended up doing Steph Diggs and DeAndre Swift. I actually do like that.
Not bad at all. Yeah, solid.
Who's on the clock right now? Oh, Lenny. Then it's you. Okay.
Yeah.
Glad everyone actually came on today. All right, so we got Lenny. What you thinking?
I'm on the clock. Right here, I'm thinking of going running back. I have to snatch up someone of value before they're all gone. So me looking at what I have, Leonard Fournette, and knowing that Leonard Fournette was just picked, I think I'm going to go ahead and go with Javonte Williams at this point in the draft.
Very nice.
I like the Javonte Williams, Jamar Chase pairing. I think I can, make something happen with that. It's two solid players, so I'll go ahead and go with him, and we'll see what happens.
Javonte is nice, nice.
He is.
He's going to eventually get that role as as like the guy.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I was begging Melvin Gordon to not resign with Denver, but it didn't happen. So I was a little bit sad, but there's nothing I could do about that.
Yeah.
I have an idea. Oh my goodness. Okay. If the person gets to me, I'm gonna lose it. So I'll wait for a second. I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay. Yeah. Hold that.
Actually, no. I can't say it. We're not live.
Yeah, you're right.
Travis Kelce.
When are you up?
He is sitting there, and I'm just thinking to myself, like, that's like, why is he there? And that's when he gets picked.
Yeah, that's how it usually happens, man.
every time. But so I already have. Okay, I got a better idea because with that's exactly who I'm. Actually, no, wait. Okay, I'm gonna see if he gets there first. But actually, no, screw it. CeeDee Lamb. Like
that's in 2 leagues now.
With this type of build, first of all, I'm kind of mad at myself that I don't have a running back yet. But I couldn't help but pick him. With as much targets that he's going to get and things like that. There's no way I can pass him up.
I mean, it's a PPR league, and with me and Manny as well being the resident Cowboy, fans on this channel, yeah, that's a solid pick. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought about it. I thought of pairing him up with Jamar Chase, but I just felt like I needed a running back. So I applaud you on your bold 2 wide receiver start to this draft. Let's see.
I was about to say, you guys should be proud of me for doing that.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm not mad at it. I mean, different strategies pay off all the time. So
So now I'm thinking to myself, should I go 0 RB with Mark Andrews being picked? Oh, and before then was Saquon. I was thinking, should I go 0 RB, where, especially with this type of build, with it being a PPR league, plus you start 3 wide receivers. So with a build like that, wide receivers are actually somewhat more important than running backs.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of thinking to myself, should I go ahead and add one more? And I have 2 beautiful picks that I would personally like to get.
Okay.
And they're going to be there. One of the 2 are one of the 2 that I want is going to be there. And I'll yeah, like I said, we're not live, so I can go ahead and say them right now. And since I picked before you, one is Mike Evans,
and
the other one is DJ Moore.
Okay.
I talked about DJ Moore a lot, and I feel that with Baker Mayfield, like, there's going to be the potential of him probably having his best season, even though he's had 1,000+ yards each of the last 3 years. Or 3 or 4 years for DJ Moore. He's still young, and he had crappy quarterbacks.
Right.
And now that he has someone that's just average, like, average is technically all you need for DJ to get by. Mm-hmm. So I'm saying to myself, like, more can do it. And who do they pick? They picked Tyreek. I'm not mad at that.
No,
So yeah, so to me, let me take a look at the running back situation one more time. And let me check one more thing.
And I'm gonna let you know, man. I'm gonna do some unorthodox things in this draft. I'm not like going along ESPN rankings because
I'm not either. I mean, the fact that I'm starting off with all these pass catchers is something that's somewhat unorthodox. But you know what? I'm gonna do Mike Evans.
Not mad at that.
I like Mike Evans, so like he's like, so there he is. DJ Moore is all yours if you want.
I have him in another league, so sometimes I don't like to double up unless I'm like supremely confident in that player. And I do think he's a good player, but I think I might go another direction this time. I probably won't go DJ Moore. The guy is probably, like I said, it's gonna be a little unorthodox of a pick, but I feel like he'll give me a strategic advantage if he does what he's supposed to do. So I'll say it right now anyway. So I'm gonna take Kyle with my next pick if he's available. Okay, so
I love that pick.
Need to get that tight end position short up. Having a great tight end gives you such an advantage, in a matchup because there's not many of them. So
I love that pick. And I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just saying I'm banking on the fact he can have a great year.
Yeah, I love that pick, and that was actually like what I was trying to think of originally, like because right now this year, the tight ends are not as grand. They're not as good as they used to be. So realistically, there's probably like 3 or 4, like there's like 4 or 5 good tight ends, and then once that tier is gone, there's absolute trash.
Right.
So it's one of those you have to get Kelsey, which as you saw I was trying to get.
Yeah.
So Kelsey, Andrews, Pitts, Darren Waller, and George Kittle is like that top 5 tier, and like the okay areas like Dallas Goedert and TJ Hawkinson.
One person I will throw out there, and I know I'm gonna seem like a homer, but Dalton Schultz is gonna get a lot of targets this year because we don't have a lot else besides CeeDee Lamb. So I think Dalton Schultz will get a lot of targets, and he's a good value pick later on in the draft if you can get him. But you see, I went with Kyle Pitts.
So, yeah, you went Kyle Pitts. Like they're gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Kyle Pitts is gonna be all right.
I think so.
I'm a little
concerned with the quarterback play there. Marcus Mariota, Desmond Ridder, I'm not sure. Probably Mariota to start off the year. I wouldn't be surprised to see Ridder maybe get a shot later on in the year because I don't think they're going to be very good. But I'm just hoping Kyle Pitts can just be a freak and just get in the end zone.
Right. So right now we're in the middle of the 4th round. Pretty surprised about so many people that are available right now, and just like you were talking about, a lot of people may be going based on the ESPN rankings, but there's a lot of the rankings that are there which seem like a little bit off, and because of that, like you can take advantage of some of those. But depending on who it is, it could help out generally with your team. Like I'll say one for example. Actually, we're which direction are you going on this next pick? What direction are you going for on this next pick?
For my next pick, I'm going running back. I'm definitely going. I feel like I need to go running back because I only have one at this point. I'll always like having a strong backfield, and I think I'm gonna go with Zeke, man. Unbelievably, I mean, it's the 5th, 4th round. He's there. If he's there, I'm going to go Zeke. Because I don't, before him, they have Breece Hall. I just don't trust Breece Hall yet. This is a league where money's on the line, so I don't trust Breece Hall yet. J.K. Dobbins is intriguing, but I know they kind of have a rotation that they do there. They kind of do a running back by committee there. So I'm looking at Zeke right now, and I'm thinking if he's available, I know he's going to get the bulk of the carries, and I just want volume at this point with my running back too. So I'm going to go that direction if I can get him.
Right.
And he's there. So
he's there.
Be the pick.
Hey.
And we'll take it there. 4th round, this is crazy. I'll take it.
I know you love that too.
I love that. I used to have to spend a 1st round pick on that guy. I got him in the 4th. It's awesome.
Now here's what's interesting to me. And this happens all the time. Like there's always like a small run of certain players happening at one time. It's usually positional. So in this case, what happened recently was the past couple, like 3 of the last 5 picks were quarterbacks. So right. you got Josh Allen picked up first. Patrick Mahomes got picked up second. Justin Herbert just got picked. And again, a little bit surprised, and someone ended up picking up Breece Hall, so you don't have to worry about that.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm going quarterback next, but I just like to. I feel like there's depth in the quarterback position this year, so you don't have to treat early.
There's a little bit more depth than usual.
I feel so. I mean, all the way down, you got Lamar Jackson, Kyler Murray, Jalen Hurts, Dak Prescott, Tom Brady, if you want to go that route, Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, Joe Burrow. I mean, these are just like the next 6 or 7 guys. I mean, you could get Joe Burrow at 109. He's ranked at 109, and that's a solid quarterback, you know?
So I'm not going to lie. I was thinking about going quarterback myself. But here's my strategy, and this is something that I have to strongly emphasize. I need a running back. So I'm very surprised that someone picked Josh Jacobs, because I'm not really the biggest fan of him this year.
Probably a Raider fan.
You never know. Just like our boy in RJ, right?
Yeah, RJ got like 6 Raider players. Like
shout out to RJ.
Raider, here you go.
And that's the biggest surprise. So Aaron Rodgers got picked. I can't take. I got to do it. Lamar. I had to.
Yeah, do what you got to do, man.
I had to.
Quarterbacks are going, get one now. But like I said, there's still some guys there, but they're going. They're definitely going.
They're gonna go. And I wasn't trying to be that guy that did the streak too. But they kind of put me in the bind. But there's actually some pretty decent running backs that's left. That with this type of build that I have, I'm actually okay with waiting to get running back. So in this case, my next guy is going to be your boy. Actually, how about you pronounce it? Can you pronounce it for me real quick?
Chris Olave?
No.
Oh, who? I don't know who. What guy?
Travis Etienne.
Oh, Etienne.
ETN. So it's like you're saying the letters, and someone already just picked him. God damn it.
Oh, well, we don't have to worry about his name anymore this year.
We got to worry about his name.
I don't know why I can't his name. I'm an English major. This is bad.
Right.
I'm gonna revoke my degree. Like, bro, you can't have this. Actually, that's not ETN or whatever it is. Isn't an English word, so I think I'm safe.
There you go.
That's not English. That's from somewhere else.
Right. It ain't me. It ain't me, son.
But it's awesome. If Travis ever watches this, I love you, brother. I'm sorry I can't say your name. All right.
I couldn't like if he is watching, I couldn't wait for you to actually play last year, but you got hurt in the preseason. I'm glad that you're better. I'm glad you're back in the building. So
yeah,
there it is. So all right. So if that's the case, since Travis Etienne, which was going to be my pick, since he's gone now, I kind of don't have a choice. Well, I do. But I'm going to go with Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
I'm not mad at that.
I know it kind of seems like that I'm doing somewhat a similar build from the guillotine team, but it's just generally based on how everyone is falling to me.
Okay.
I just like the fact that for right now, CEH is technically still the guy. And until Pacheco actually does something really solid. And I like Pacheco too, but I'm not going to because of me getting CEH, I'm not going to draft him right now.
Right.
No, so I'm actually fine with where I am right now. Got my rushing quarterback. I got possibly the most dominant wide receiver core in the league, and I'm not mad at it.
I like that.
No, I just like this so far. So far we're doing good.
So far so good. Okay, no doubt.
Yeah. Let's see where you're at. So you got 2 more. What do you 2 more until it's your turn? What are you looking at?
Like I said, I'm definitely looking to go quarterback. And I think if I go quarterback, I'm going to go with Joe Burrow. I like Joe.
Okay.
I like Joe, so I'm gonna go with Joe. I would go with Dak. Well, yeah. I got things going on in the background. I would go with Dak, but I feel like I always go with Dak, and I think Dak's have a great year. But I already have Zeke, and I just don't want. I already have Zeke and Williams, which I didn't really take a look at, and they both have bye weeks in week 9. If I get Dak, he's gonna have a bye week in week 9 as well. I don't want 3 people out on bye week 9, so I'm gonna go Joe Burrow, so I can secure that quarterback position before they're all gone. Because people are going hard,
and that's exactly what you should be doing, and I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
Brandon Cooks actually just got taken off the board, which I was actually looking at as well. Still have plenty of rounds left to go. Looking at the quarterbacks that are still left. Let's see. Dak, Brady, Russ. What are your let me ask you about Russ. Well, what are just general thoughts? Is Russ gonna cook this year?
Oh yeah. I think Russ will cook. I mean, when is he not really? I mean, he has 2 great weapons, Cortland Sutton and Jerry Jeudy. And the running back, I think will cause people to have to bring safeties down at times, you know what I'm saying, to contain him. So I think that'll open it up a little bit for Russ up there. So I think Russ is going to do his thing. I think Russ has a couple good years left. I really do. I'm excited to see what he does in Denver, and I think he's going to do his thing. I thought about taking him too. I really did. It was Russ, Burrow, and Dak. I really thought about taking. I just kind of want to do something different. I typically take Dak all the time, and I'm starting to think I kind of regret it in a way because I know Dak's going to cook too because with CD and all that. But just kind of wanted to go in a different direction, be a little different than what I normally do. But But yeah, like Russell Wilson, back to the Russell Wilson thing. I think he'll be fine this year.
Cool. So it looks like DK Metcalf got taken off the board. Amon-Ra St. Brown, who's going to be okay as well. Like we talked about on one of the episodes, like a couple of years or the last couple of games, he was just on fire. And everyone's going to talk about with him, like, oh, he only got that way because Hawkinson was out, because DeAndre Swift was hurt here and there. Like, nah, the kid got talent. Just leave him alone.
Oh yeah.
And I'm actually surprised. We both have our tight ends already. George Kittle just got picked up, but I'm more surprised that Darren Waller is still out there.
Right. Yeah,
that's insane. Like he deserves like Darren Waller to me. Like, okay, so one thing I can understand about Darren Waller is there's more target distribution going out to multiple other people. So you got Hunter Renfrow, who just went ballistic last year from nowhere.
Right.
Devontae Adams is there, and with the possibility not Josh Jacobs, but either Amir Abdullah or Zamir White in the running back position, who does the pass catching as well. And I forgot they got one more person that's kind of okay. But it's a little less obvious as far as Derek Carr going to Darren Waller. So it's like I'm surprised, but at the same time, George Kittle is the same way. I mean, and look, Dalton Schultz just got picked up.
There he goes. He's gonna have a good year.
Dalton Schultz got picked up.
That was a savvy pick. Whoever did that in round 6, they probably wanted George Kittle, but they saw Kittle go and they're like, I'm going to get Dalton real quick. But yeah, man, I think that's a really good pick for right now. I feel like he's going to have a really good year. Just me knowing how the Cowboys play, he's kind of Dak Prescott security blanket. Yeah, that's a good pick.
Actually, did someone pick? Oh, never mind. I'm looking at it in a different direction. All right, who you got? Who you taking?
I feel like at this point in the draft, I need to go receiver. So I think I'm going to actually go just for value. Let's see right now. Yeah, for value, man, I think I'm going to go ahead and go with Gabriel Davis, actually. I think Gabriel Davis is going to do some things this year. I think Stephon Diggs will command most of the coverage. I think Gabriel Davis will have opportunities to kind of be open. I think that Josh Allen's a beast. So yeah, we'll go Gabriel Davis to pair with Jamar Chase. So we'll see how that goes.
That's a nice pickup.
Thank you.
And just like you said, it is a late. That's hella value for him to be picked up, because I usually see him go around like sometimes late 3, early 4.
Yeah.
So for him to go to the middle of the 6, that's surprising. So I'm just gonna say screw it. I'm getting Darren Waller if he's there.
Why not, right?
Like if he's there, no one else is picking him. So like he's going to be fine. Like again, the tight end position is one of those positions where, and watch, one of these 3 is going to pick him. But anyway, tight end is one of those positions where it's the weakest position in fantasy football, and if you're able to beat them with one of the top 5, top 6 tight ends, then you're going to be golden.
Right.
Hunter Renfrow got picked. That's ridiculous. Actually, I'm not going to say ridiculous, but it's interesting.
It is, though.
It's interesting.
Who would have thought, like, that guy looks like he works in the next classroom next to me, teaching at school, and he's out here just giving people the business.
For real. Hey, Mr. Renfrow, how's it going? What up? But yeah, I already got 2. I got 2. Technically, I have 3 players in mind. And since I'm up next afterwards, I'll go ahead and give you an idea. Darren Waller, like I said, I'm going to pick him like right here, right now, if he gets to me. And let me check.
Don't pick him.
Let me check Chicago Blitz. Let me see what he has. Well, he doesn't have a tight end.
Ooh, Blitz might pick him. Don't do it, Blitz.
Don't do it. Come on. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Using all their.
Stop looking. Stop looking at tight end. Don't you dare do it.
He's thinking about it.
Oh.
Nice pick, though. Nice pick.
Alan Lazard. Okay.
Yeah, I get it.
I had to do Darren Waller, because like I couldn't have him stay there that much longer, even though there's two other teams. And let's see, Lombardo and on the let me see.
Let's see if he would have still been there if you would have waited and went another direction. Not that it matters, but let's just see.
Not that it matters. Yeah, I mean, on the hunt doesn't have a tight end, and Lombardo has Mark Andrews.
Okay.
So it would have been unlikely that would have happened, and this guy needs wide receivers, and that was one of the people I was going to pick. Chris Godwin.
Okay.
And let's actually go back to on the hunt. I just want to see where he's at. Yeah, because generally the fact that his the way that he's been recovering from the injury that he had from back in January, like if it's this quick and it's to the point where he's not on the PUP list as far as starting the league or starting the season, it kind of makes you think like whether or not if he actually is going to play. But then again, I literally just realized or forgot, I guess, that I have Mike Evans already. So that would have been bad EV if I ended up picking him up. Godwin and Evans, and me without Tom Brady. So
right. I feel you on that.
So in that case, as both AJ Dillon and Elijah Moore's picked up, I'm going to pick up, as long as they don't do it, I'm going to pick up the guy that I've been touting all year, this year, and a little bit of last year.
Okay.
You probably already know who I'm talking about. This man right here, Ramondre Stevenson. Okay. So not Damian Harris. Like so the Ty Montgomery injury is what's making me push to get Stevenson right now.
Right.
Originally I was gonna was going to stay away from Stevenson because I've read also that Damian Harris is slowly starting to get into. Who they pick? Son of a bitch.
That wasn't you.
That wasn't me.
Oh wow, I thought that was you, bro. That's crazy.
That wasn't me. But you know what? Let me check one more place. Hold on. They done picked Ramondre. They picked my boy. I don't think I have him in one league so far. And I feel I really, really need him.
You blew him up, man. People listen.
Yeah. I mean, they listen to the show. And if that's the case, thank you for listening to the show. But okay. Gotta make a decision. Dameon Pierce.
Okay. Respect that.
We talked him up too, and he's a guy that he's likely gonna be the guy in Houston. They're not gonna be doing a lot of in theory, they're not doing a lot of scoring, but at the same time, Pierce is a guy that is going to get majority of the touches. There's no way that they can't keep it. They can't keep Rex Burkhead up doing his thing.
Mm-hmm.
And Marlon Mack came. I believe it was Marlon Mack. It was one of the two, either Mack or Burkhead, that ended up having that injury, an injury that caused them to be sidelined. I think it was Mack.
Right.
And if they're looking into Mack, then I'm going to try to, and he's going to end up being limited still. I'm going to take advantage of it and get on the Pierce train like everybody else is.
Okay, not mad at that at all. Not mad at that at all.
But I'm mad at that person who was it that got cheetahs on the hunt? Actually, I gotta blast him. Who picked up Stevenson? There you go.
Mari Cooper. Okay.
You're up. You're mad. Coop is right there, son. But
no, Coop got taken.
Coop got taken. Okay. All right.
I thought I'm think a little bit about Michael Thomas, because if he can be anything like he used to be, that would be a great pick, right?
Right.
But I'm probably not willing to gamble on Michael Thomas personally. Mm-hmm. Drake London is intriguing.
Mm-hmm.
But I already have Kyle Pitts, and I don't know if I want to invest that heavily into the Atlanta passing game.
Right.
So, you know what I'm going to do, man? I'm orthodox with what I do. And what I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to go with a running back. And I'm going to go with Tony Pollard.
Tony Pollard.
I'll tell you why. Okay. I like to. Or why am I on auto pick?
Are you on auto pick?
Yeah, I disabled it.
Oh, you picked Michael Thomas.
I did.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, man. Well,
it might have been a possible delay, but you know what?
It's all good. That's a decent pick. I'll take that. But I would.
He's good too.
But I'm about to pick again. Pick 89. Tony Pollard might still be there. But I was going to take Tony Pollard because I like to have a handcuff for one of my running backs. And I feel like that's a high-value handcuff because he's going to be implemented in the offense as well. There'll be some weeks where he's probably going to have more points than Zeke. So that's why I was going to go that route. But they auto-drafted Michael Thomas for me. And that's kind of cool in a way because I did say Michael Thomas, but I said I didn't really want to invest in that. But we'll see what happens. I'm happy with my team right now. So I feel like I could actually take a stab on Michael Thomas because if he can come back and be anything like he was, that might be a great pick. So
let's take a look at your team while we're here. So you got you got the stack of Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase, which I'm so happy about for you. Also got Javonte Williams, Zeke, Gabriel Davis, Michael Thomas, and Kyle Pitts. Like there's a very good mix here of upside and floor and good floor.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what I like about this team, about your team so far.
Thank you.
It's pretty solid. I dig it. I love it.
Thank you.
Let's see. Let's go ahead and want to pick a random team just to see how they are. Let's go with assert dominance. Let's see who they have so far. Derrick Henry, Elijah Mitchell, Cortland Sutton, Allen Robinson, DeAndre Hopkins, Travis Kelce, and Josh Jacobs. What's like the first thing that comes into mind with that team?
Say it one more time.
Okay. Derrick Henry, Elijah Mitchell, Cortland Sutton,
okay,
Allen Robinson,
okay,
DeAndre Hopkins,
okay,
Travis Kelce, Josh Jacobs.
Okay. It's not a bad team. I think Kelce is a solid pick. I'm not sure exactly when they picked him. I think Kelce's been a little overvalued, but it depends on when he picked him. So I think that's a solid pick. I think he has some solid pass catchers. I'm kind of like you. I'm not too high on Josh Jacobs, but I do see the potential there for him to be good. They should score a lot of points in Las Vegas this year. So yeah, so I can understand, how that can be a solid pick as well. I think they have a solid team.
Okay. I like them too. They're not too terrible. Like, me, I'm a person that likes pass catchers in the running backs. So to have both Derrick Henry and Josh Jacobs, who are not the biggest pass catchers on their teams, and Eli Mitchell. Like, Eli's not a pass catcher.
Yeah.
So like I mean, I think it would have been cool if like at least one of them was. But here I am, like, if he ends up watching this show, like he's probably gonna like blast me, like, how dare you say that? No, no, it's all love. It's just my general thought and how everyone and how I personally draft. So it's nothing against you. So
okay. So I don't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead. It's your turn.
I'm back on the clock, and Tony Pollard's still there. So let's go ahead and get Tony Pollard, and that's great because I probably would have done that. What just happened in reverse, but when it's your time, right? So let's draft Tony Pollard, and we're good. So if anything happens to Zeke, I'm covered. There'll be some weeks I think I could start both of them, honestly. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I think Pollard a lot. If he wasn't in Dallas, I think he'd be starting on some other team. I think he's pretty much RB1 when given the opportunity. So I like that.
I'll agree with that. I am going to pick. Let's see where I'm at right now. I need backups. So one of the first things that I'm questioning for myself is who could I see? Because what do we got? Pick round 8. Okay.
Yeah.
A kicker. Okay.
Someone took a kicker.
Someone took a kicker, and it's not Justin Tucker.
Matt Gay.
The greatest kicker of all time didn't get picked.
I know, right?
So what pick number? So we're at 97. All right, this is just
you have quite a few bench spots.
Yeah.
I like that though. Okay.
Yeah, I think I did. I think I overdid that, and I think that was because of COVID from last year. I don't think I changed it, so it's here. So well.
That's fine.
I am going to do Chase Edmonds.
Not mad at that.
I can't help that. I can't help him. Or I can't help that with the type of role that he's going to have. And actually I know we did the video the other day about Myles Gaskin being the guy getting kicked out. It actually ended up being Sony Michel.
I think it probably should have been Sony Michel. So that makes sense to me.
Yeah, and I think we talked about that on the first episode, I believe. I think I ended up saying something like Sony Michel doesn't need to be there, or he shouldn't be playing for a team or something like that.
Yeah, you did.
but yeah, like I'm not mad at that for them. And I think someone already picked the other guy I wanted to get, and yes, they did. Christian Kirk. That was the other guy I was going to pick.
You like Kirk? You like Kirk, huh?
I like Kirk. Laviska Shenault just got traded, so he's not there anymore. So with him not being there, like they're like he's like officially the guy there.
I just feel like, man, he had so many years where he let me down in Arizona. No, so
you're not wrong about that. So now I have to figure out. You know what? I think someone already picked him. Actually, you know what? Because of a story that I picked up about him, that might be very early for him. George Pickens.
I was thinking you were gonna pick my guy, but I'm going wide receiver too.
Who you picking?
I'm going with my boy Olaf. That's how we say that, right?
it's how the whole damn world says it.
No, but I'm gonna go with my boy Chris Olave, and I was thinking you might do that because I know you did pointed him out as a player to draft,
right?
And George Pickens. I'm not mad at that. I've heard George Pickens has been a beast too. So great pick.
Yeah, my thought with Pickens was he's slowly becoming like maybe not the number one, but like very close to being the number one. And right. with how they're setting themselves up on plays and things like that, Pickens is going to be in majority of the plays. Right. Like they're going to be a three wideouts team. Mm-hmm. But even during two wideouts, they have Pickens out there, and they usually have Deontay Johnson. Mm-hmm. So my first thought was my original thought was I wanted Claypool instead. I kind of wanted Claypool, but I'm kind of going for broke as far as like George Pickens' upside, and I kind of feel that Pickens can be a guy that can like pretty much be able to be like the alternate for like either my flex or whenever someone is on a bye week, he could be the guy.
Gotcha.
So okay. I don't know. Who knows? You're up. So who do you got?
Yeah, I'm taking Chris Olave, man. I like him better than Devontae Smith, Tony, Garrett Wilson, who I liked better. I liked him better in college than Garrett Wilson. Robert Woods, Chase Claypool, solid players, but I'm gonna go Chris Olave, kind of take a stab. He's just a silky smooth route runner, and I think he's gonna really, really have a good year this year in New Orleans. So there we go.
There you go.
Chris Olave.
Who picked up Trey Lance? I was kind of thinking about, oh wow, they already got the person who picked up Trey Lance already has that's Chicago Blitz. He ended up picking Aaron Rodgers, so he used Trey as a backup.
Oh, word.
So my question is, actually no, you didn't. The Jinx. Oh, that's the Jinx. That's the wife of Blitz. Let me go to Jinx. Hold on. Okay, so they got Justin Herbert, and the backup is Trey.
Okay.
So I guess in theory, in this format, since there's so many bench spots, I guess that's actually okay.
Yeah.
To do to get a backup QB. Let's actually go into quarterbacks right now. Someone already picked up Kirk Cousins. And there's not really many decent quarterbacks left. Derek Carr.
Derek Carr.
Yeah, I was about to say he's probably going to have a good year. Tua, Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, Danny Dimes, Jameis Winston, Carson Wentz, Matt Ryan, Mac Jones, Davis fucking Mills, Baker. Like there's a lot of streaming options anyway. So I kind of feel like because of everyone just about being a streaming option there, I don't necessarily need a backup right now. for quarterback. Cole Kmet got picked up.
I like Cole Kmet.
He'll be interesting this year.
I think Justin Fields is going to use a security blanket. I think he'll do. I think he'll be okay. I mean, for that third tier of tight end, second.
Right. Just scrolling up and down these.
Somebody took my boy Kadarius. I like that.
I was about to say Kadarius could be next up as far as me picking him, but someone already got him. Someone wanted the Buccaneers defense. There was plenty of time to get somebody else, but that's okay. Let's see who. James Robinson. That's actually not that bad of a pick this late.
Not at all. That's a good pick.
Because they're still as much as the crew likes Travis Etienne, there is still that possibility that James Robinson could cut into some time.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I have about 2 or 3 names in my head as far as who I'm going to pick up next.
Okay. Who are you feeling?
Well, not Dawson Knox because he just got picked. If you want to be real, like, let me see if certain person got picked up. Looks like they did. So I kind of wanted someone similar to.
I'm on the clock. I didn't even know it. It's crazy.
Jeez. All right, go ahead, pick. Go ahead, pick.
Yeah. So, man, this is crazy because, see, I don't know how I feel. I don't know if I want to go Robert Woods because I'm not sure how much Tennessee is going to really throw the ball, man. I want to go receiver.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm going to go Garrett Wilson.
That's fair.
I think I'm going to go Garrett Wilson.
So I wanted to go ahead and get back into running back from here because where are we at? Round 10?
Yeah.
I like the running backs that I have, but now's the time to build up all these bench spots. As MVS got taken, whatever. Traylon Burks actually is not a bad pickup, but running back, someone that's staring me in the eye right now. There's 3 of them actually.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll say the top 2 out of the 3. Melvin Gordon is 1.
Okay.
And Nyheim Hines.
Okay.
Like those 2 are just like staring at me right now, and it's like, now that I have it, I'm just gonna go ahead and do Melvin Gordon. I like. Okay, it did go through. All right. Yeah, I'm a fan of Melvin Gordon.
Okay.
And the offense that they're doing, but I want running backs like those for my backups. So actually, I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to say no to Michael Carter. I'll keep it as a no if he's still there, or if he's not, if my other person isn't there. And that other person is Nyheim Hines.
Okay.
Like Nyheim Hines, like I just have the concern of if they're going to overdo everything that if they're going to continue to overdo Jonathan Taylor and his workload.
Right.
And if they do, then Nyheim Hines is going to be someone that's going to do really well in that offense. Already a pass catcher, and we've already seen that. We already seen that Hines is one of those players that is able to pretty much do it all. So I wouldn't be mad of picking out Nyheim Hines in this case.
No, not at all. That's actually a decent pick. I like that pick of Nyheim Hines right now.
And on top of that, if Jonathan Taylor gets injured, then hold on to your hats, you know?
Right. Yeah, man, I like that. I do.
But the catch is there's always the catch, and that catch is they can't pick them.
Right.
So Lombardo, who are you picking, man? 6, 5, 4. Don't do this to me. Okay, so he got Kenneth Walker.
Okay. Kenneth Walker the third. Good pick.
On the hunt, who do we got? Don't you do it to me. Come on now. This is the worst part about drafting, like just the anticipation of just waiting to see who they end up getting. Like they already this is the guy that took Ramondre from me. So
yeah, man, you know how it goes. It's
don't do this. Come on, man.
People scoop people up.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Irv Smith.
Okay, let's go, Irv Smith.
Nyheim Hines, and I like Irv Smith too.
There you go. Got Nyheim.
Got my boy Nyheim Hines.
I got my eyes on another running back.
All right.
But yeah. Michael Carter.
Was it him?
I was looking at Michael Carter. But
okay.
I have a backup plan on that though. The quarterback I'm looking at target, even though it's kind of early, we're on pick 125. But like I said, I could probably wait and get this guy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna shift focus. I already have so many wide receivers, but I'm gonna shift focus, and I'm gonna take somebody based on value, because I really want to be smart this year, man, and not jump the gun on anybody. So,
you're a smart guy, Mike.
Yeah, it's these are bench players anyway, right? This isn't
right.
They're not starting most weeks. So what I'm going to do, if he's still available, I'm going to probably take Robert Woods, who at this point in the draft, he's the number one in Tennessee.
Technically it's Traylon Burks, but he's probably picked though. But like they could probably rely on Robert Woods' experience and such.
I'm counting on Robert Woods' veteran savvy for him to carve out a nice little role on my bench, as long as the jinx doesn't take him. So we'll see.
Don't take that. Come on, jinx. Don't make it happen. I was actually personally, I was always a fan of Robert Woods and what he did for the Rams.
Yeah, I'm going to take Robert Woods right now. And now I feel like I have so many receivers, but it's all good. It's one of those years.
Let's go back. Let's see who you got here. Yeah, I'm trying to balance my bench now with a combination of wideouts and
my bench is all white.
Damn.
All white. So I probably won't.
But it's not bad though. I like it.
Yeah, like they're all high upside guys, right? Like guys who could, the two rookies, Olave and Wilson, if one of those guys.
I was gonna say you got the rookies, man.
Yeah. And then we'll go with Robert Woods, who I think is solid. So we'll see what happens, but we're probably done at the wideout position at this point. Focus on other positions so I can have a well-rounded team.
So let's say you might be a little bit done right now.
Yeah, I think so. But that was a value pick. I thought about going and taking Raheem Mostert or even Darrell Henderson, but both those guys are in the 200s, and we're at pick 131. So I feel like I can probably get those guys later. So that's why I took the receiver.
What am I looking for right now? Yeah, I might go into wide receiver territory. Based on my bench, Darrell Henderson just got picked up, which is which I think is a really decent backup.
That's what I was going to probably grab next, but not mad at that at all.
And son of a bitch, someone picked up Jahan Dotson. That's what I was looking at.
You know, I'm going with my next pick. This is outside the box. You kind of reached on well, I'm not going to say you reached, but you kind of said this could be a reach towards your George Pickens pick.
Right.
I'm going to do the same thing right now, and I'm going to take a player who I haven't talked about at all. Another rookie. This is crazy. We'll see if this rookie thing backfires or not. But I'm going to actually take a stab if he's available because I need another running back on Tyler Algier.
Yes.
Running back out of BYU. I like him.
Yes. So I love that pick.
That's probably going to be
yeah, I think that's a rookie that no one, I'm not going to say no one is talking about. It's just that, yeah, it's kind of minimal because you have to kind of think Cordero Patterson is the guy over there for right now.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone looks into what Patterson did last year, which, I mean, we can all admit that was just insane as far as what he did.
Right.
And with the type of player that he is, there's no chance that he can consistently do that again, especially with this late in his career. So that's actually a really good pickup. I like that very much. As long as someone else doesn't pick him.
As long as he doesn't. And if that happens, if someone were to take him, I would probably slide into that Khalil Herbert territory. Because I like Khalil too. I thought about taking Khalil.
And we talked about Herbert on the show.
We did.
Because of the fact that like David Montgomery. David Montgomery, he's decent, he's okay.
Mm-hmm.
But the question becomes with the new regime in Chicago, is David Montgomery the guy that they're going to trust? And let's just call a spade, that there's the possibility that, or likely, that the Bears are just going to be terrible this year.
Mm-hmm.
And if they are being terrible, then that means that they're going to be playing without a lead. And if that's the case, then they're going to use Khalil Herbert more than David Montgomery during those situations.
Mm-hmm.
And that could be actually good for the second half of the fantasy football season, as likely Herbert could start. So as you pick Algier.
I know somebody in the draft room is like, what? Algier? But I think that could pay dividends down the line, man. I think he'll be the starting running back by the end of the year.
Right. Yeah, and that's I think that's something that not a lot of people concern themselves about. What happens on the second part of the year?
Mm-hmm.
Because you have to think like with some of these players and some of these teams, they're not gonna if they don't make it into the playoffs, the actual playoffs, then they're not gonna keep on running their usual starters.
Right.
So for a rookie like Tyler Algier, and we could probably admit that Atlanta's likely not going to make the playoffs.
No.
Tyler has the availability to actually be the starter and give Cordero Patterson pretty much a rest for the remainder of the year. So players like him are actually pretty valuable as long as you stick to your guns and stay disciplined and actually not like take him off of your take him out of your bench or don't put him into waiver wire. But you should be fine with that pick.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Marvin Jones got picked up.
All right, man. Who we got? Who you going with?
Who do we got? I had someone in mind, but I can't remember who it was. I'm gonna do it now. I might as well. the GOAT kicker,
Jay Tucker, huh?
Justin Tucker. Because why not? Because in this case, what I'm planning to do with my draft, I'm probably going to pick somebody. I'm probably going to pick somebody last, and that's not a defense or a kicker, because the majority of everybody, that's what they're going to end up doing in the last pick. So sometimes you can find like a juicy tidbit as far as who's on there or who's not. So there may be a diamond in the rough there. So I'm just going to keep to myself as far as who it might be.
Okay, I'm not mad at that at all. Yeah, it's never a bad time to take the number. Well, reasonably speaking, it's never a bad time to take the number one position player in any position, right? So he's the number one kicker.
Right. Usually the number one kicker. If it wasn't him, it would have been Bass from wait, who'd you say?
I said Evan. I was thinking maybe Evan McPherson. I really like that kid from Cincinnati.
Oh, the second year, right?
Yeah.
He's not terrible. He's good.
But no, Bass is nice too.
Right.
Somebody took Gay like 4 rounds ago. So
right. Gay over. Yeah. That was so confusing. Joshua Palmer, who's a decent receiver or wideout for the Chargers. Russell Gage, Julio Jones. So 2 back-to-back Tampa Bay receivers got picked up.
I like that.
That's interesting. But yeah, your boy needs a wideout.
I feel you, man.
Alexander Madison. There has been stories about him getting called up or getting calls about possibly getting traded, but I don't think he actually gets traded.
Alexander Madison could go somewhere and start for sure. If Tony,
that's what I'm saying though. Like as good as he is, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say real quick. I was talking about Tony Pollard earlier. If Tony Pollard's not the best backup running back in the league, I think it's either Madison or Dillon. So yeah, Madison's a beast.
I'm gonna trust. Actually, let's see, where are we at? 13. Okay, I do have one more spot. Okay, Robbie Anderson.
Robbie Anderson. Okay, I see that.
With now an acceptable quarterback.
You're baking on Baker.
I'm betting on Baker.
Yeah, I see that.
Baking with Baker, baby. Let's go. Didn't get DJ Moore, which I kind of wanted to. I'm not sure if I regret it right now, but I kind of like it. But if anything, I got to make sure that Robbie Anderson is actually playing, because he's kind of a little bit iffy as far as actually playing. But there's another wideout or two that I'm looking at that I'll pick up that no one's really looking at right now. So I got time.
Yeah. There's always a couple diamonds in the rough, right? So yeah, we're looking good. We got 5 more picks, I think.
5 more picks.
Till it's all said and done. So
how do you feel about your draft?
This is where drafts are won, man. This is where drafts are won, baby. I feel good about my team. I really do. I think that like I said, once again, it's a PPR league, so I wanted to have a lot of pass catchers.
Right.
So I mean, that's kind of, you get a benefit for that. So I think that I have a solid team. My bench players are solid. They're all starters on their teams, but they're on my bench, except for with the exception of Algier. But yeah, I think I have a solid team. I have to kind of, after the draft, I like to look at the other teams and kind of stack my team up to theirs, because you're so focused on your own when you're drafting. But
of course,
I think I have a shot. I think I have a shot to make some noise if things go right. We'll see.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
like to hear that.
How do you feel? Of course.
My goal for this was to get as many starters as possible on my team. And then by starters, I mean those who are likely to be the number ones on their team, or as well as a combination of those that have a decent upside or an acceptable upside.
Right.
I feel my starters are doing that. My backups not as much, but I think, and especially with now that I'm looking at it, like a lot of the bye weeks are pretty evenly spread. So it's not like it's anything that's too messed up where I have like, I don't know, like 3 or 4 of the same players or 3 or 4 of the same week be taken off at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
This case, it's like 1 2 1 2 1 1, something like that. So
I just took Michael Gallup. That's probably gonna be my next pick. The Jinx, good job. I thought
she's solid too.
Yeah, that was a solid pick. I was thinking, he's not gonna be there at first. People won't think about him. They'll forget about him. I could probably get him right before I was gonna pick him. She took him, so I went with Trevor Lawrence.
Right.
At that point in the draft, just in case something happens to Burrow. Hopefully nothing does, but
we all hope. We all hope that nothing negative happens to any players really.
Most definitely.
So everyone get better. So Ravens defense, like we're to the part of the session where we're taking defenses now, and
it's that time.
All that other stuff. Yeah, I totally messed up as far as, like I said, last year was more so about the about COVID and things like that, to have extra players and things like that. But
all good.
Yeah, it's no biggie. I think everyone is okay with it. Either that or everyone's probably like tired of shit right now, and they're like, oh, let's just go to bed because remember, there's a good amount of the people that are out in the West, or not in the West Coast. Like me and you, we're in the West Coast. Julio is in the West Coast. and everyone else is like Chicago and beyond.
Yeah, if you're in Chicago, I can't even see my clock right now, but it's
a little after 9 o'clock.
10 o'clock, right? Or 9?
Yeah, might have an East Coaster or two. That's and that's 10 o'clock.
Okay, so yeah, if you're on the East Coast, it's 10 o'clock. If you're in Chicago, probably 9 or so.
Right.
So yeah, man, that's late. To be awake drafting, and I know is it Tuesday, right?
Tuesday,
Monday.
Yeah.
Tuesday night? I'm confused, man. Sorry.
No, wait. It's Monday. No, you're right. It's Monday. You're right. Yeah. It's Monday.
Eating into each other Monday, right? So it's a Monday night. So, I know people probably have to work tomorrow. So it's not my league, but I would like to appreciate anybody who's up drafting with us, and anyone who might be watching this. We get it. It's getting late. So yeah, make your last picks. Like these picks can sometimes be the picks that get you a victory in a league. So yeah,
exactly. So that's what everyone's trying to pick up right now. They got their Raheem Mosterts, they got their Jarvis Landrys, they got their DJ Sharks. You know what I'm saying? So everyone's trying to find diamonds in the rough right now.
Yeah.
Especially Jameis Winston. Wow.
That's not a bad pick.
It's not, but I'm just trying to personally. I'm just trying to get an idea of.
Somebody took my boy Jalen.
I was about to say someone took your boy Tolbert.
Next pick too. That's cold.
And that was my pick, Nico Collins.
You know what? I'm about to do something a little different then.
What you do? What you gonna do, man?
I'm kind of feeling like I might go Isaiah McKenzie.
I like McKenzie.
Isaiah McKenzie. I've been hearing good things out of that. I already have Gabriel Davis, or I could go Alec. I could go Alec Pierce. I've heard some good things about Alec Pierce too.
And Pierce is okay too.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Pierce actually, because I already have one Buffalo receiver. I don't like getting too many guys from the same team because they kind of cancel each other out. If one guy's a big day, the other guy probably won't. So
right.
I think I'm gonna go Alec Pierce, man. But damn, I have so many rookies. This is crazy. I don't know if this is a good idea.
And you're on the clock. I'm not sure if you knew.
Yeah. Okay. I appreciate you. I appreciate you though. I could even go Cedric Wilson Jr. right now. I like Cedric too. I'm gonna go Alec Pierce.
Pierce is nice.
I'm gonna go Alec Pierce.
Because outside of Pittman, who else is there?
That was my logic. That's really my logic. I know they have Mo Alley Cox, and he's an ascending player, kind of.
Right.
But Naeem Hines out of the backfield, sometimes. But yeah, I just don't feel like I feel like he's going to be the number 2 receiver, or at least the number 3 at worst. So
Right.
Why not take a stab right now in the 15th round of a draft? So.
Exactly. So, and you know what? I'm going to be the guy. If I'm going to be the guy, I'm gonna keep him on my bench because I really believe in the talent. I believe in the kid. I'm gonna pick up Brian Robinson.
You think he's gonna play this year?
He's gonna play this year.
Okay.
And on top of all that, I just want to emphasize it's not an empathy pick. Like I do feel that he's gonna get a little bit better.
You feel he's worthy? Yeah, no doubt.
I feel he's worthy. So
no doubt.
And on top of that, we're pretty late in the draft right now. So
did somebody draft the Cowboys defense?
Wait, did someone?
I don't see them on the defense. That's crazy. Yeah, somebody did. The Jinx. The Jinx is taking everybody I want. What's wrong with this person? A Cowboy fan?
That I know of? No.
She took Jalen Tolbert and the Cowboys Well, she has good taste. I'll say, well, all right, I won't be taking the Cowboys defense, I guess.
So you're mad. Like, okay, I'm not getting them.
Yeah, guess I'm gonna go with. This hurts to say, but I'm gonna go with Philly, I guess. It's bad. We gotta do what we gotta do.
we got a guy who likes Philly here. Come on now.
I know.
It's our champion, actually.
It's all of one of my best homies, my man Terrell.
Right.
Wherever you are, my brother, I hope you're doing well. My boy is from Philly, so
I'm not going to take Isaiah McKenzie because you said you want him.
Yeah.
But who I am going to get.
You can. Probably not going wide receiver again. So.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to bet on talent. Romeo Doubs. So you chose to go Romeo Doubs before Christian Watson? You feel like he's going to be a better player? I hate to say it, but what he did in the preseason caught my attention.
Okay.
So it's a combination of that plus slowly believing that Alan Lazard is just not going to be that guy. I think it's going to be a little bit more even as far as the spread. Mm-hmm. And if Dobbs pretty much has a decent rapport, an acceptable rapport with Aaron Rodgers, then like he's going to be the one and not Christian Watson that's going to blow up. Like at first, like I'll admit, I originally thought it was going to be Christian Watson.
Okay.
But as of right now, he was doing kick returns and things like that. But based on how he's doing in camp, I don't think it's the best move for me to get a Christian Watson. So I'm betting it all on Romeo.
Gotcha.
Romeo. Where are you at? So all right, so a couple more picks until it's yours. Like this, like first of all, whoever is still here watching this, if you guys are on YouTube and you're still watching this, like bless you guys so much.
You are legit a fantasy football hardcore if you're still watching this at this point in the draft because
hell, I'm tired. I'm ready to sleep.
Real talk. This is the we're picking bare bones at this point. We're trying to get secure
pretty much
shore everything up. But so yeah, like my man said, anybody who's still watching, thank you so much. But we're almost done. And this is much than our regular show. So this is your first show and you're still watching. My goodness. Typically,
it's not usually this long. We're sorry.
Man, I said Philly. I think I'm gonna go with San Diego if they're still available. But the Jinx is about to pick, so she's probably gonna take them. So, but if not, I might go. I think I'm gonna go San Diego.
I do need the defense. You're right. You just made me think of that.
Yeah, let me go San Diego Charger D. I like Bosa. I like Khalil Mack, Derwin James. I
was about to say they picked it up this year.
They invested on the defense, right? The only thing that scares me is they play in a league where like all those other teams can score.
Yeah,
Chiefs can score, Raiders can score, and the Eagles. I might be talking myself into the Eagles. Eagles play in a division where only I think other team that can really score is Dallas. The rest of the teams really can't score that well. Yeah, I think I'm actually might go with Philly. Let me think with my head and not my heart. Let me just accept the Eagles and embrace the Eagles, and they are my defense.
Embrace that. Yeah, exactly. Acknowledge it.
Let's work together with my Dallas Cowboy players and get this let's get this championship.
Make it work. Make it work. Yeah. So let's see. We have what pick are we? 170. Jesus Christ. 179. Usually when the draft is actually finished, there's usually a couple of people that are diamonds in the rough that we talked about that are likely not going to get picked up or whatnot. But first of all, I'm kind of surprised that Jahan Dotson from Washington got picked up because I was actually kind of looking into him.
Okay.
He's going to be the number 2 behind Terry McLaurin, and with and that was actually a person I was going to look at as well, who they just picked up, Jerry McKinnon. I don't know. There's just there's a multitude of options, and he was one of them.
Feel that.
Trying to see who else. Yeah, it doesn't really seem like too many on the wide receiver currently. I will personally say that Zamir White is an interesting pickup for the Raiders, or from the Raiders. Like I said, I'm not the biggest believer in the talents of Josh Jacobs this year. So in the second half, it could be Zamir White's world, first year,
right?
And kind of similar to
Jamison Wilson's a nice pick.
Yes.
Jamison Williams right now. I know he's hurt, so it's probably one reason he was still around. But whoever made that pick, Team Sabonis.
Right.
I like that and the KJ Hamler pick. Good back to back.
I was thinking Hamler too. Like Hamler's decent. Especially with the type of offense that he's going to play for.
Yeah.
So like that the ball's going to be spread around big time. And actually, I'll give you two tight ends. I'm not sure many people are going to look into tight end right now, but 2 tight ends I'm actually looking at who could be interesting. There goes your boy Cedric Wilson.
I was thinking about picking him too.
So two tight ends that look interesting is Albert O for Denver, since we were talking about the Denver pass catchers.
Right.
And Gerald Everett for the Chargers.
Okay.
Actually, like
I was thinking about Cedric Wilson, but he's gone, so I am going to take Isaiah McKenzie. Man, show me your TDs. He came and got me. Took my guy. It's all good. Dallas is on TV too much. Everybody knows about our former players. But I see Odell. Now that's a stab right there, Odell. Grabbing Odell right now.
At this last second, it's not a terrible stab.
Ooh.
You're thinking.
I'm thinking about
15 seconds. You're thinking. Is he gonna do it?
I can't do it. I'm going with Isaiah McKenzie. Play on this. Odell's not gonna be ready for a while, man. I have no idea where he's even gonna be.
He's not gonna be ready till at least October?
Yeah, so we'll see. There might be time during the season I can make that move on the waiver wires or something,
Right. All right. So finally heading to the end. So I gotta pick up a defense. Someone picked up Randall Cobb. which isn't terrible.
Here come the need one too.
Who do we got? Wait, why didn't you take the Chargers again?
The only reason I didn't take the Chargers is because of all the firepower in the AFC West.
Okay.
Yeah, and I just don't know if their defense. I mean, I think they have a good defense, but I don't know if those teams can be stopped. If they're
right.
But the way the rules go now, and stuff like that, it's tough on defenses. You can't really grab these guys. You kind of have to. It's a lot tougher for defenses in general. It's not like football was played back in the day. So, I just think that the Chargers playing the Chiefs twice, playing the Raiders twice, and playing the Broncos twice, they'll be able to shine like it would for a team like Philly, who's in a defense where like they could easily get 2 shutouts a year just playing the Giants twice.
Right.
No offense to the Giants. So we'll see.
Actually, you know what?
But San Diego's not.
And I'll talk about that. Like this is going to change anyway because I'm a guy that usually streams defenses. So I'm actually going to go with Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. Who they playing week 1?
I forgot. No one tough, I hope. But
I don't know. Yeah, Indianapolis, but I'm not sure. That's just a stab. I'm not.
Yeah, Pittsburgh actually does have a decent defense. It's just the question of whether or not if the rest of the team on the offense can be able to handle it all.
Right. Yeah. Nothing's wrong with Pittsburgh. I'm the same as you. I don't really invest a lot in defense because I can always, stream or something like that. So, I kind of pick a defense in the second tier. I think has upside.
Right.
So that's kind of why I went with Philly. But I have no problem if it's not working. Picking up somebody on the waiver wire because defense. But typically, I mean, it's more about your position players than your defense.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So my last pick, it is going to be a running back. Because 1, 2, 3. There's nothing wrong with having too many running backs. So to me, it's going to be between two teams, and one of them I talked about from my last draft, which is Tyron Davis-Price, TDP, for the Niners. And I was also looking, since they're still there, I'm looking at Rachaad White.
Okay.
For Tampa Bay. Rachaad White would be the backup, it looks like, for Leonard Fournette. And with as much as they score, it's one of those just in case. So just in case Leonard Fournette goes down, Rachaad White will be the next one to pick it up.
Okay.
And it's not only because I can't remember the other 2 running backs. One of them at least is Keyshawn Vaughn, which I thought was going to be the guy to be the backup, but and I can't remember the second person. There is a second one there, but it's going to belong to the world of Rachaad White if Lenny goes down, and that's as well as I believe Rachaad White is a decent pass catching running back. So that's going to be my final pick.
Okay.
It'll be one of the 2, either Rachaad White or TDP. So now we're just waiting on who everyone else is picking. Like I said, I should be getting Rachaad White with everyone else likely picking defenses and kickers right now.
Yeah, I'm going kicker. Whoever is available. I don't
I mean, it's kicker, man. But yeah. Let's go ahead and take him. Where'd you go? Rachaad White. There you go. And my draft is complete. Just waiting on Mike.
There it is, man. I like that.
Ryan Tannehill. Tannehill's picked up 1, 2, 3.
Right. I'm not mad at that. That's good value. Get Ryan Tannehill on last pick. Jeff Wilson Jr. I like.
Jeff Wilson.
A good pick. Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson.
Clever. I like that. He had that in his back pocket all night. He was like, "I'm gonna pull this
all night." He knew it.
No doubt.
Bengals D, and you're all up.
All right, man. And with me, I'm just gonna go ahead and go with. I like dudes who kick indoors, so let me go ahead and go with Greg Joseph from Minnesota. Snatch him up. All
okay.
Right. Well done.
And Minnesota is going to be a good team this year. I feel like they're going to be scoring like crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's a wrap. Like I could probably talk like 10, 20 minutes more, but like I'm so out of it, man. Like I'm totally out of it. Like Mike maybe out of it. I don't know. But
yeah, teaching all day, and then now we're doing this. But I love doing this, man. So it was super fun. But yeah, it's probably that time to go.
It's about that time. Yeah, it's been we're over an hour and a half right now. This is the longest pod longest show that we've done, and it's not even one with what's his name on it. So
I know, man. Manny, wherever you are, brother, that's my boy. Hopefully, everything's good. We'll get back with Manny sometime this week.
Right.
Another one this week, right? We're doing another one this week, right?
Thursday. Sure are.
Do right. So
Thursday night. Mood is right.
Be back with Manny tonight. But before I get off here, I just want to say, because I've never gotten a chance to meet a lot of the people in the draft, but I know, like I said, if you're Will's friends, you're friends of mine. Everyone in Chicago and on the East Coast, like I said, I just thank you guys for doing this with us or with Will. And my first time being able to say hi to you guys. Just want to say hi. It's been a pleasure being in the league with you guys the last couple of years, and good luck to everyone. It's a fun league. It really, really is.
It is, and I enjoy this league too. I've been on it for actually since I first moved to Chicago, or when I first moved out to Chicago. So that was a little over like 12, 13 years ago.
Okay.
So that's how long I've been running with them, and I still haven't won this damn one. So like it's like everyone else has except me. I've gone to the final like 3 times, but still haven't won it. So this year maybe, I don't know, but ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Once again, this is our longest one. If you rode with us the entire time, thank you guys so much. If you didn't ride, I totally understand that if you didn't. So we're gonna officially call it a night. So for my man Mike, what up? What up?
Hey, my man. It's good seeing you as always, and I want everyone to have a great night. We'll see you guys on Thursday for sure.
See you guys on Thursday. Have a good night. Have a good evening. Have a good morning. Stop throwing up the X. That's Dex. Okay, yeah. Still no.
Okay.
Okay. Fine. You're not as annoying as Manny. Okay, that's fine.
It's all in here, but I'm a little more subdued with it. But God bless Manny. Continue to annoy Will. I need that in my life.
Like everyone needs that apparently. But but this is the Nxt Up Fantasy crew. You guys have a good night, good morning, good afternoon, whenever you guys are watching this. Done.
Peace.